Hey gang, it's Cheyenne. Okay, so do you ever get a comment on a super old video of yours and you're just like, this has not even been a thing in ages? Like, why are you here, sir? I had one of those today. So I did a video about 3 years ago when I was a senior in college entitled Enough with This Fake Geek Girl Crap. That was when that was a much bigger thing than it is now. Like, a lot of that has kind of died down, but maybe not. Because I got a comment on it, I think yesterday. And again, this video is 3 years old. I haven't really had a ton of movement on it in a while. But I got a hate comment on it, and it reminded me, like, I ended up looking through a bunch of the comments, and I forgot how hilarious all of these were. So basically what we're gonna do today is we're gonna respond to the sexist man babies, because it amuses me, because some of these guys are fucking gold. Okay, so let's start. We're gonna go from newest to oldest. We're gonna start with a comment that brought me to the dance here. Patrick Bateman. Is Patrick Bateman like a red pill thing? Just curious, because that book was written by a gay man and the film was directed by a woman, so if so, that's interesting. You're obviously a faker, but you're not hot enough to get any attention, so you're mad. Try all you want. You'll always be an ugly ass nigger monkey slut. Enchante! Oh my god, are you single? Wow, like, how do you not have a girlfriend? I can't. Like, that's some pretty garden variety, just kind of stupid trolliness. So there's not really that much that needs to be said about that, but I remember some of these comments being really funny, so I'm gonna go through them and find them. Nerds see it as blackface. Okay, shout out to all non-black people, unless we're talking about yellow face or brown face or something like that. Don't compare whatever the thing is that you're upset about to blackface, especially to a black person. Don't tell a black nerd that the Big Bang Theory is nerd blackface. Like, it's really not. It's not. That was crap, girly. Point them in the right direction? Yeah, right. You want to get pointed in the right direction, then don't front. You're as bad as those fake geeks. You like Marvel movies and have now read a few comics. And I don't blame anyone for questioning a faker. And being questioned by a true fan of comics is normal. He may believe you're one too, parentheses, which you're clearly not, and, parentheses, may feel you're being insulted because you don't get the language, parentheses, hence, and parentheses, feel insulted. Why? Because you're the fake geek you pretend not to be. Blah blah, Spider-Man shirt into a dress? I'm impressed. Quit playing your boyfriend. You think that a movie drives one deep into comics? Maybe a few will buy some. Your boyfriend being a true fan of comics, if he really is, does not make you one. Hell, if and when you break up, you'll lol forget about comics pretty damn fast. Non-readers don't become readers of any damn thing because of a few movies. Again, maybe a few, and I mean few. No one likes posers of any kind invading their territory. Sure, have fun, but fake it elsewhere. Now go play Superman and get some rays. You look like a ghost. And that was for encouraging other fakers. Okay, so first off, I don't think you understand what quotations and parenthesis marks mean, sir. Okay, the first thing that he's kind of referring to is in that video, I talked about, I had made that video like when the first Avengers movie had gotten kind of big and it was sort of growing a bigger female fandom because there were cute boys in it, and then like there was a big kind of movie fandom that like people were really mad about at the time. My thing was kind of like, so if someone liked the movie and then they're kind of into it, like the thing to do is to like point them in the direction of like, oh, these are the comics that's based on, or like this is also written by Joss Whedon, this might be a thing you might be interested in. Like, it literally costs nothing. And I still really believe that. I feel like I don't even know if I understand all of this. And I talked about, I have a dress that I made out of one of my boyfriend's old Spider-Man shirts at the time that I wore all the time, and I mentioned that in there. So first off, because a lot of these comments tend to insinuate that, oh, you're into nerd stuff because your boyfriend is, and when you guys break up, then you're not going to be into nerd stuff anymore. So, still with that boyfriend, so we've been together for almost 6 years now, so thanks. Part of the reason that we started dating is because we were both into nerdy things, and when we were broken up for a brief period of time, guess where I met the guy that I dated in between? At a comic book convention. I don't know, I just find it really funny that so many people were like, oh, you're only into this nerd stuff because you have a boyfriend who likes comics. Like, don't you want to date somebody that you like similar things with? I don't understand that. Geek girls mostly post videos complaining about how guys treat them badly and don't consider them real geeks rather than posting actual geek-related videos. Like this girl here, she hardly have any geek video except the one with girl power comic thingy, and she consider herself a geek. Listen, girly, geekiness is a lifestyle, you breathe it, so it's as important as air, you die without it. If you haven't reached that level yet, then spare us. Liking mainstream's movies based on comics doesn't make you one. So when this comment was made, I think I had like 4 videos on my channel, so there weren't that many that were about comics because I'd made like 4 videos because I was lazy and I was in film school and I had other things I was supposed to be doing with my time. Whereas if you were like to go on my Tumblr at that time, it was nothing but like comic book stuff and Starfire and cosplay and shit. So that's just kind of funny to me, but whatever. If you are not a geek, then I don't know how any of this concerns. Are you just doing your feminist duty here or something? Is that supposed to be something that just SM? What did vowels do to you, sir? It do matter. Imagine a hippie in a Mormon community. Don't turn this to a gender fight. I have nothing against women, and I do have a geek female friends who are even more geeky than I am. They don't post videos complaining about the community. Only fakes do. So only people that speak out against sexism and problems in the community are fake. Okay. Got you. I got you. Women are less active, responsible, and skilled in gaming, judgment, in comic and movies. Several girls even said that the PS3, Arkham City, and Star Wars prequels are good. You see the genetic sludge implanted on birth? Okay, fine. Toss me a fair argument about gender superiority in mashup of gaming, comics, or anime. What? What? Some women like the Star Wars prequels, therefore women are the lesser gender. I don't understand what this person is saying. They're fucking demented. Then why in your vid do you talk as if it's most geek guys and not simply a few bad apples? Because I assume most people are fucking adults and can tell if you're not the ones behaving like this and this video isn't about you. Apparently I gave people too much credit. And last, this one isn't a troll, but it amuses me. Lol, I wish that right when you said, first off, I'm going to indulge you for a minute, that you'd appear in a sexy cosplay outfit. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, it's a little late, sir, but here's, have some lum. There. A lot of the comments were very supportive because a lot of the comments on this particular video, this is probably one of the more viewed ones, came from Angelina ALB in Wonderland's video on the same topic. So most of the people watching it, for the most part, agreed with me or agreed with parts of it or were pretty respectful. It was just those couple of like man baby trolls, and they still crack me up. The thing that is probably still the funniest to me looking back, because this video is 3 years old, and like I can really tell because oh my god, my makeup in it, like the insinuation that this was something that my interest in nerd culture stuff was something that was a phase that I would kind of grow out of. I contend that a lot of the time when girls do start to get into nerd culture stuff and then leave it, sometimes it's just that they grow out of it, but sometimes it's because they really decide it's not worth it, because they don't feel welcome. Now thankfully, in the spaces that I'm in, a lot of that kind of fake nerd girl quizzing stuff has really cooled down a lot. I don't really get that as much. I do occasionally get like a dumb person who's like, oh, you're only cosplaying with your boobs out because you want attention, but I think it's kind of obvious at this point. First off, I do characters that aren't that popular. So like if I was gonna cosplay for attention, I would cosplay I wouldn't cosplay like all the Starfires in the world. But at the end of the day, really, I think that it's just, we're all big nerds. Like, let's all be nice to each other and talk about comic books and like, let's just all enjoy it and have fucking fun, because at the end of the day, we're all a bunch of giant nerds collecting toys and reading comic books, and we're not really doing anything to improve the world that intensely and in an immediate way. So let's just all have fun, dude, okay? Okay. Have you encountered any stupid man babies in nerd culture recently? Put your stories about them in the comments below. I want to continue to laugh on men's tears. Just kidding. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye!